Hey everybody, YouTube video here. I just came from Twitch, but my upload is so horrendous that I had to stop the stream, unfortunately. Anyways, I can still record stuff, and then it takes a while to upload to YouTube, but hey, here we are. So, for the people that watch the Twitch stream, now this is the continuation of it. I just started a standard metagame challenge. We are 1-0, and we're playing in standard the breakout deck from the runes deck that I made a video about the other day from Alchemy, because again we just fixed a couple lands for the Forsaken Crossroads. We just put some lands in there, fixed the mana base, easy peasy, and the deck is ready to go for standard as well. Main deck stays the same. I didn't make any adjustments. I put some vetting announcement in the sideboard, played another Tamiyo safekeeping, felt like that card is good. Yeah, so time is short. Let's get into the games. We're 1-0, and in 5 hours the whole challenge ends. So, yeah, you want to get, or at least today, I want to get as much metagame challenges in there as we can. They're firing quickly, so that's nice. So yeah, if you don't know these metagame challenges, you can only lose one game and then you're out. But the entry price is relatively cheap, just like 2,000 gold. And if you win out, if you get 7 wins, the highest amount you get like a bunch of boosters. You really get a lot of stuff. I really like the Jukai Naturalist here. I also like the Showdown for late game. But I think it has to be the Naturalist. Naturalist on turn 2 is just so good in this deck. Concealing Curtains, interesting. I mean, now we don't have Showdown, so we might flood out, but yeah, I hope everything goes well. So, okay, we have double green technically. So we could go Kami into Rune. We could also go Runeforge Champion first, and then do everything for cheap. I think I want to get the Kami out before I do anything like that. The question is... Oh yeah, I'll just... This won't allow me any attacks anyways right now. Yeah. So I'll just wait with the rune until next turn. Huh. Definitely don't want this. Might want this. Might want this. What if they activate that thing? Rune of Speed. Alright, let's take the removal. Just... I don't know. We don't know what's going on here. We have Vanishing Verse. Nice. That's good. That's good. Not gonna activate that. Yeah. They're kind of crushing me here. Take the Runeforge Champion, I'm sure. Nice. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go with this, with this one, and then exile the 3/4. Seems like a good deal. I mean, they could play something like Edgar, I guess. But we might just be, with the trampling creature, we can overpower an Edgar. I could have just played Kami and then Rune of Might, I guess, and keep the removal in hand for now. If I play Runeforge Champion, I just want to get the Kami out before I play Runeforge Champion, yeah. I gotta say, Kami not very good against Vanishing Verse, that is clear. So the more people play Vanishing Verse, the less you want to have the Kami in your deck, maybe. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Search my library. What are we looking for? We're looking for trample, I guess. And now we can give haste or trample. I guess we'll do haste. Although I kind of like buffing this to 4 toughness, so it doesn't die to another Metag. And now we can give haste anyways. Alright, 9 damage. This deck is just powerful. And it's kind of surprising how well it can grind. Like I just played against a black-white opponent the round prior, and we just crushed the opponent 2-0. So yeah, it's a nice one. So this is 2 free extra power. Okay. I mean, I'll put this here first. I put 12 damage is a lot. So like if I won't be able to do 12 because I will just kill off the Wanderer here. So I'm just gonna make 2 big creatures then. Maybe I should wait with this Rune of Might because I have the Haunting in hand. Huh. 2 Hauntings. The opponent missed the land drop, so their hand is stacked. Lots of spells. Curtains again. That's a little slow here. Maybe they have a removal spell. Vanishing Verse. Looks like it. Opponent's keeping up pretty well here. That's dirty. That's a dirty top deck. Yeah, I mean, opponent had a really nice reactive like draw and stuff. Dealing with most of my things, having Magic first, having the curtains on turn 1, flipping it, and taking a good card out of my hand. But this deck has staking power. And with Commune with Spirits, you also have consistency. Like, this just finds you Showdown. Whatever you need in the early game, Jukai Naturalist. Alright, time to get frisky, huh? So Trample is established already. I guess I'll just cast this for now. I mean, I could play the Haunting first. Okay, fine. I'll play the Haunting first. We'll get the extra value, right? They have a lot of toughness though, so... Flying? I wasn't lethal quite yet, but I guess my opponent saw the 2 Hauntings and was like, okay, I'm out of here. Kami seems kind of bad. Kami always gets Vanishing Burst. But I guess Vanishing Verse is one of the better cards, so maybe we're happy about that. Tamio's safekeeping and what else? Borrowed Time, Catilda, Wedding Announcement, Herald Haunting. I like the Haunting. It's bad against. Yeah, it's just. I like the Haunting. It's bad against Vanishing Verse theoretically, but Vanishing Verse is already taxed with all the other creatures we have. And we can Tamio safekeeping our Haunting. And we can wait until turn 6 with Haunting and then like play something else. Now, you usually have to use up the Vanishing Verses early in the game anyways. So. Let's see how it plays out. But it's just a powerful 4-mana card that just can win the game on its own. So this hand is a little slow, but it has staying power. So for me it's removal or Haunting. I think in this position I'll take the removal for now. If I'm on the play here, I probably take the Haunting, but you never know what your opponent has. Professor. Cool. I could have just played this here, but that seems like a spew. You can enchant anything, permanents. I guess what I should have at least done here, because in this matchup, Rune of Speed is just straight up better than Rune of Sustenance. The extra power is better than the lifelink. I got humiliated. Rough. Good beats. It's like my opponent is just keeping up Vanishing Verse here. I could keep up the protection theoretically. Or I could just play another champion. The problem about playing another champion is that if they then have Metalk for free, I'm kind of like in trouble. So if I play champion, give them Rune of Might. It's also not that good, because then they have Vanishing Verse and kill my champion response. You think they have Deadly Dispute? I guess they could also just have Deadly Dispute, yeah. I guess I want to draw some cards though. I'm thinking I just want to keep up the exile effect here on this one. This is tough. Maybe I should just play the Rune of Might on my Runeforge champion. They have Deadly Dispute. They have Vanishing Verse. Now I'm just gonna flicker and get my 2-for-1 here. So this worked out good for me. This is exactly what I wanted to happen, essentially. So yeah, if I would have gone with Runeforge and then Rune of Might, I would have gotten blown out. They don't even attack, funny. 4 toughness. Search your library for trampling auras. Okay. Jukai Naturalist. Nice. So I'll go with you first. We do this for free. Kami. Pump up the Kami, I guess, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, that is the deck. That is the deck. All right, 2-0, 2-0. Yeah, opponent just didn't want to play anymore. I mean, I would have killed the Lolth. One of my creatures would have died. They could have double blocked the Runeforge. But yeah, I mean, this deck is good. Like, you have this early power. You can just and even like, look at that. Like, we didn't have really a board position on turn 5. We started the game by having a 2/3 on the board. And then we played Naturalist, we play Kami, we play a bunch of 0 mana enchantments, pump everything up, and all of a sudden have a huge board position, hasting at my opponent with Trample. No. Hey, roll to 5. Not nice. Wow. Not good, not good. Maybe I shouldn't have kept the Naturalist. Naturalist in itself is not something powerful. It's more speed. And if you mulligan, you might not want to have speed. You might want to have more card, like power. So like a Kami, for example, who's like power in itself. Or a Generous Visitor. Everyone's on black-white, huh? So boring. Black-white is so boring to play, honestly. For me, at least. You just like sit there. Oh yeah, what's the most mana efficient play I have? Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, okay, great. Get the reduced to memory, huh? There's also a point to be made for me picking. For me, I could have just done this one. And then we can showdown next turn. That would have been pretty good. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. No, I guess I want to find a land. Okay. And we'll do this. I guess I should have gotten a trample one, huh? I'm looking kind of stupid for not getting a trample one right now. Yep. Because then we could have attacked here. Extra toughness buff. We mulligan to 5, by the way. This is mulligan to 5. And have double showdown in my hand. Which can just easily get me out of this mulligan. Against these black-white decks. Like, showdown is so incredible against black-white. I mean, showdown is good against anyone. If you have the deck for it. Which this deck clearly is. Let's go. Oh, nice. I could play this one, I guess. And then everything is so much cheaper. I won't have enough white mana to cast another showdown next turn, though. So maybe, yeah, I think... It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, I think I'll just play Naturalist. Yeah. This exiles artifacts and creatures, no planeswalkers. Nothing has trample, unfortunately. That's like the issue here. They also have reduced memory, so they can get the Edgar back. Can I get flying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get flying. Okay, that makes things more interesting. 7 even. Yeah, I get flying and vigilance here. So they only have 2 spiders to block then. Then I'll definitely put 1 counter there. Play this. Put 2 counters here. And then two counters on the other guy. And then we have... Flying army. Nice. Kill Edgar. Just kill the Lolth, I guess. And we have another showdown in hand. It's just incredible. We're on a mull to 5, guys. We're gaining life back because these have lifelink. We have lifelinks runes. This deck is just gas. What are they gonna do now? Exile the Haunting, exile the Touch. Doesn't matter. Just exile one of those guys, sure. It's a spirit, so this grows. Alright, everything is flying soon, so I just want to have a bunch of 4/4s, I guess. Bunch of 4 toughness creatures, because Then they have to double block with the spiders. Well, I needed one more enchantment, I guess, to get there. 1, 2. Wait, how many? 7. Ah, 7. I thought it was 6. We have 6, right? Yeah, we have 6. Okay. No flying then, huh? Well, now I regret not putting a counter on the visitor, because now it might die to Shambling Ghast. Okay. Still unfortunate. I guess I cannot. The question though, do I want to put a counter here? Because if they play land, showdown. No, not showdown. Land, massacre. That would be bad for me. So that's why I want to make this a 5/5. I'm gonna lose a lot anyways. No, I'm actually gonna die to the Shambling Ghast anyways. What if I just attack with all these creatures? They double block. These shrink. Like the thing is, I need one more enchantment and I just fly over them, right? And then I have so much damage. Sure. It's not an enchantment. Okay. Yeah, so again, I just don't feel like attacking. Like, I mean, block. I could grind through attacks, but again, if I draw another enchantment, I win basically. What's that? You have a sweeper. They drew a sweeper, I guess. Thing is, I lose everything anyways. If they have Massacre, I lose everything because I needed to put another counter on here. That's the sad part. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, no, I lose everything. Pretty sure I lose everything. I get these creatures are dependent on the spirits on the battlefield. I'll get the Kami back, which is nice. Yeah, I could have played around this better. I could have made like one creature massive so it doesn't die to Metag. I get a mascot exhibition. Yeah, I might lose this game. It's kind of sad. I feel like I definitely could have played better. We also got a little unlucky here, flooding out, but... Alright, let's go. Let's get the party started. Nice. I wonder if I even want to pump these up, because if they die, I will have less enchantments. So this will be a 6/6. And this will be a 5/5. 6/6 will just get double blocked, so I want to kind of pump one of these very much. Okay. Now that this is an 8-8, I guess I want to make it a 9-9. No, 8-8 is fine. So pump this one up again. Okay, great. Like we just drew triple rune off the top. Now just attack with this one. And they can double block it if they want to, but then I'm gonna get it back. Because enchantment also went to the bin. And now we have an army of creatures. I would like to take it back, yeah. So that's a weird one. Why would you ask? You know, when do you not want to take it back? You know. I guess they have a 4/5 flyer over there. They're gonna go for like a double block on something. No, they just jumped twice. Okay. I guess they're just hoping to draw another massacre. Yeah. I mean, they reset the board again, but I get 3 Kamis back, so that's pretty good. Putting a rune on your Kami is nice in a sense, because you always know that when your Kami dies in combat, you will get that Kami back. That's lethal. Ugh, that was a little... Yeah, the Massacre. I could have played around that better, for sure. That's okay. We got there. All these black-white decks. We're beating them on a mull to 5. This matchup seems good, doesn't it? Do I want Yashan here? Opponent didn't really show me much in terms of sacrifice. I think Visitor is not the greatest. Naturalist, maybe not. Rune of Sustenance, Wisdom, Speed. Alright, let's go. Some crazy decks on the weekend in Standard. I'm gonna definitely try some of those. Jeskai Combo won the Crookies PTQ. It's like a sort of like Mutate. Jeskai Mutate. With Goldspan Dragon you go crazy and you put a bunch of counters on the deck, and then you do Time Walk with the Crimson Vow Time Walk and just kill the opponent, make a bunch of treasures. Looks pretty cool. Curious to see if that has a standing in the format. And this Runes deck won a PDQ in Alchemy on Saturday and in Standard on Sunday. Someone just ported the winning list from the PDQ from Alchemy into Standard and won the thing. So yeah, this deck is also interesting. And this Runes deck, yeah, it's like the question mark, I guess. How good is this against like hard control decks, like blue-white control? Is it Hinata? You know, those type of things. How good is this against the Jeskai, the new Jeskai combo deck? Probably not that good, right? A Naya deck, would they have to interact? Valorous stance. Goldspan is just gonna shred you, I assume. Yeah, I'm not gonna mulligan. This hand is not explosive, but it's fine. Mulliganing in a slow matchup, usually not something you should be doing. Every card can be important. I don't know why people still play this card. I think it's just bad. It's just a bad card. I think The new 1/1 that draws a card is just better than this. 2 mana 1/1 draws a card. So this exiles artifact or creature, okay. I could totally slow roll my Rune Forge until I have touch up to protect it. It's a little radical, I guess. But my opponent doesn't pressure me anyhow. Thing is, if they use Vanishing Verse here, I think I'm happy. They don't even have it. Because then Hallowed Haunting doesn't get hit. They already showed me that they don't have anything. So I'm just gonna start pumping this. Like, they didn't have any instant speed into action last turn, so... No need to be super careful. Actually, I messed up there. I probably was not supposed to attack, because they can just double block. Okay, wait a minute. How does it work with trample? Can I still... I think I can still direct free damage here if I want to. Can deal. Yeah. No, it was fine, yeah. The rules work in a way that if they would have double blocked, I would have just dealt free damage to the Professor. This would never die. And all things would be fine. Man, touch. Just so nice, right? You have a removal on the one hand. It's also an enchantment. And also a protection spell. Pretty amazing. I wonder... I think you might want to take the ones from your graveyard if you can. So I can play Haunting into Rune, or I can play Showdown first. I think I like Haunting into Rune. Kind of puts my opponent under the gun, leaves me with another creature like the Spirit Token that I can then equip with stuff if they kill the Runeforge champion. Now they probably get rid of the Haunting, right? And then we still have a good board position and can just go crazy. Just gonna have a little bite here of my banana. I mean, theoretically I can make 3 extra spirits. This will be a 6/6. No, 5/5, sorry. This will be a 5/4. Can I kill my opponent here? So I give haste to the two. Yeah, I think I can. That's kind of nutty. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. I didn't even see that, but yeah. You can give this one now haste, and then I give the other one haste. And that's lethal. That's pretty nasty. Hallowed Haunting is sick in this deck. If it sticks, it's just like so good. Yeah. This deck is strong. I guess it was just like there were already other people trying to make Runeforge champion with Naya and so on work like in the past, but I guess it just needed like the Kamigawa. How many cards did Kamigawa provide? Like a bunch of new cards. The Naturalist, the 8 1-drops, the Kami, some like sideboard cards. Pretty good, yeah. This deck is a real deal. Just gotta see how it's like against Fading Hope, I guess. Fading Hope, Doomska, you know. How's the control matchup? Yeah. Ah, I have double tap land. I didn't quite see that actually. That's awkward. That is a little awkward. Okay, fine. Now I'll just we can always draw a untap land too here. And if not, we'll just play Visitor on turn 2. Yeah, that's not the right untap land. That's not the right land I wanted to draw there. I guess we could play a Ranchevai Disruption by playing this first. But I mean, I could, yeah, I mean, I could. Alright, fine. But they also do have something else. Okay. I'm happy about that trade. Another Visitor. All the Visitors. Just make everything a 2/2. Their Spike Field has it. Yeah, like if I make this a 3/3 and they have Spike Field, it would feel kind of bad. Don't go all in. Yeah, perfect. Like this is great for me. They traded 2 of their premium removal for my 1-drops. Looks like they don't have anything. So, burn down the house. I can't play around that card, I guess. I'm just gonna get wrecked if they have that. Right. Could give this 5 toughness. I guess, let's see if I find a rune. Okay, now I can play around burn down. So I can pump this into a 6/6. That's good. Good game, they say. Nice. It's like so important that they're also skipping their draws. Like if they would have put a stop, I couldn't so easily. Like I know now that they don't have anything, which makes it really easy for me to, yeah, to just play into everything. This is crazy, right? They went double Dragon's Fire, killed 2 of my creatures, and turn 4 I have this board position. That's insane, actually. That's just so good. Like, what the heck? They have burned on, but it's not enough here. Oh, that's so good. Love it. This deck is the real deal for sure. Alright, 1-0 against Izzet. We just... Seems to be like the Izzet control deck that... There was an Izzet control dragons... Izzet dragons control slash. Went like 9-1 yesterday. So yeah. Haunting, I mean... They can't interact with it, right? They have to get rid of it on the stack. Huh. I'll definitely kick out the Visitor. It's bad against Spike Field. Rune of Sustenance is worse than Speed. This one is interesting. This is interesting. This is interesting. And I guess Valor Stance. Wedding announcement. I don't know. It just seems like a tad slow. It is nice and grindy and such, but... Valor Stance and Tamio Safekeeping. Is that too much stuff in that way? I think it's fine. Could cut it Yukai, cut one of these. Maybe the Yukai is not that great. It just gets killed. I'll just go grindy. Like I play Yukai, it just gets killed, you know? And Runeforge gives me a 2-for-1. Kami comes back from the graveyard. Maybe I should just cut on these runes. I need some creatures, right? Can't just cut all the creatures. And we also have Tamio's safekeeping now, so we can protect those stuff. Yeah, I mean... I think I'm keeping. But yeah, this is, of course, what can happen if you trim down on your early creatures. I guess for a matchup like this, maybe the Spirit Companion is good. The dog that draws a card, giving you a body and a card. This card is great against Izzet, I guess. Yeah, they can kill it, but I'll get it back at some point. Yeah, maybe you just need some early cricket. Like, I don't know. I think cutting the Generous Visitor is correct. But, like, now I'm just not sure. Interesting. What is that? Demon Bolt? Saw it coming? Behold the Multiverse, maybe? No more Divide by 0 in Standard, so they can't really get rid of this, right? Hullbreaker Horror, maybe. Smoldering Egg. Yeah. Okay, we can start building an army, or we can play Showdown. I guess we want to go Showdown first, but I feel like Showdown might get countered. They have 6 cards in hand, you know? But like, it's weird, right? Like, they would have counted the Haunting, wouldn't they? They definitely have like Goldspan Dragon. They didn't play Javari Ruins, so I'll just go for this. Like, I feel like their hand is so stacked, I just gotta really pressure them and hope that whatever I'm doing here will happen, yeah. Looks, I think they just have a bunch of red cards in their hand. Like a bunch of removal and Goldspan Dragons. That sort of stuff. This is a little clunky, unfortunately. You can't channel from exile. You can only channel from hand. Yeah, Fading Hope, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Haunting and Showdown, both good against like a bunch of red removal and burn down the house and blah, blah, blah. So maybe what I'm doing here is exactly right. The scary part is the dragon. The Goldspan Dragon, not the Smoldering Egg. I think Smoldering Egg... And Smoldering Egg is scary too, I guess. Yeah. This matchup might be a little bit difficult the more I think about this. Because both dragons are really must-kill threats. So you might want more Valorous stances in the sideboard. Yeah, I'm sitting here on my hexproof, but much more important would be Valor's stance to kill this dragon. We'll see. Maybe the haunting can be good enough here. I don't know. If I play this, I'm gonna get a 2/2. Make this a 3/3. Yeah. Next turn will really go off, I guess, hopefully. But they will also do something crazy next turn, like play a Goldspan Dragon, you know. But we will get a lot of, we get double Showdown Trigger next turn, and we have 7 mana. We need something like a Runeforge Champion to make stuff cheaper. Yeah. This is gonna be tight, this game. Depends on what my opponent has, really. Okay, let's look for. I mean, actually, I think I'm gonna be fine, right? Like Tamio's safekeeping. I'm just gonna build a big life-linking spirit here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay. Like, this is just gonna be a huge lifelinker now, and I have Tamio's safekeeping to protect it. I mean, maybe I put one counter here. No. All in. So now we can play another rune. I mean, yeah, I could just give like a rune to the naturalist. Have another lifelinker attacking. Yeah, why not? Although I guess they play one spell. Yeah, I mean, this was... I should have given one counter to the naturalist to see if it's safe to put a counter on it. Yeah, because now they can just play one spell and kill the naturalist off. Yeah, this was kind of bad. This was not a good play. Last turn, the last iteration, I should have put a counter already on Jukai and see what they do. Now I kind of have to give both hexproof. Oh, actually not. Right. Yeah, I'm bad. No, I don't have to give both hexproof, I guess. Yeah. Okay. This deck is... so many things are going on. Because I can respond and then get pumped the naturalist, yeah. Looks like they have... Ooh, that's good. Oh, that's... Oh, that frustrates me. Yeah, no, I messed this up. Guys. I guess... Alright. You know what, I'll just pump this up then. Whatever. Yeah, now it's all in. I'm hexproof now. So now we're hoping they don't have another Fading Hope, I guess. They already used 2. Look at that stack. Shoot face, I guess. Why would you shoot the gold span? Did my opponent think they would get extra mana there? That doesn't make any sense. Probably my opponent thought they would get extra mana, yeah. What are you doing? I think my opponent's just conceding. Yeah, that didn't look like the right play. Syneclasm. Syneclasm probably not so good in this matchup. Oh, impressive stuff though. Look at our hands, so many lands. Huh. Wow. We won this, huh? Yeah, opponent definitely didn't play correctly. I could have also played better, sequenced it a little better. But I guess, yeah, we just like, we set up, and then we had the safekeepings, and we had the Rune of Sustenance to gain us all that life. So we don't die. Yeah. It's certainly difficult to sequence with the Showdown of the Skulls to do everything right. And then all these triggers are happening, and it's like, my brain is only capable of so many things. No, I'm not really the combo type of player. So I'm like straightforward mid-range decks, just play good cards, or control decks, straightforward, you know. You don't have to like do a bunch of math and all of a sudden and so on. I mean, I could play with Seiju turn 1. I guess so. You never know. Maybe I need double white, you know. So this is not a green. Yeah, it's just easy Yukai. I would have taken a red land probably over the Yukai, but yeah. Paladin class. That's probably a good matchup for me. Like a white aggro deck. I'm just gonna overpower that. Wait a minute, I played the wrong card, guys. I should have played a Kami. It's not a white deck. I should have played the Kami. Yeah. Anyways, what are we doing here? Just Runeforge? I kind of want to have the Kami out before I play Runeforge, yeah. So if I play Kami here, I think I'm just going to attack for 2. Play Kami, pass. Yeah. I don't want to run into a Vanishing Verse. Like if yeah. And I mean, or Inferno Grasp. I could have put the rune on the Jukai Naturalist, technically, but it doesn't make a huge difference. And next turn it costs 0 mana anyways with the Runeforge champion, so. Yeah. I mean, all these black-white decks, they're too slow. They're just too slow for this deck. Next turn they can do Massacre for 2, sure. Haste. Yeah, I guess why not? They both trample. I guess pump this up. If they like, yeah. This is so crazy. It's my turn 4. I attack for bazillion damage. This is crazy. Damn. This deck is gas. Yeah, I mean, we do the same again, I guess. Cut some of these visitors. Maybe cut all the visitors. Yeah, maybe. So, how do I win against Massacre? Like, how do I win these long games against Massacre? Wedding announcement doesn't really get through the board. Doesn't do anything really, honestly. I mean, it gives me some. Let's try it out, I guess. Let's try it out. Let's see how it plays. It gives me some bodies. Maybe I can draw some cards even with the wedding announcement, which would be nice. Sure. Further grasp. Fracture. Nice, nice, nice. Huh. Could just do these two. No, I'll just play this. Two cards left in hand. I mean, even if they kill my Yukai here, yeah, I'm gonna be fine. The Brutal Kafar is a little scary because it just sits there. Also, the lifelink part. It's just you're always winning the race. So you really, people have to interact with you, and you're very good at grinding, like all these 2-for-1s and showdown, etc., etc. I mean, opponents staying back with the trespasser is kind of a tell that they don't have removal, I would say. But they do seem to have something. Maybe they have Vanishing Verse. If they have Vanishing Verse, yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, this is actually good. Like, if they have Vanishing Verse, they can exile my Rune Forge, but then I still have to Kami. Yeah, it looks like they have it. Yeah. In that case, I will search my library for Trample Aura and pass the turn to you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's getting a little dirty. Huh. Opponents doing what they should do. Kill everything I have. And put me under the pressure. It's pretty nice, Haunting. Haunting is too slow here. A little too slow, isn't it? Next turn, maybe. Yeah, now I'm basically in the camp of one big creature. I hope that's gonna do it. I'm not gonna get killed. Oh, okay. I could not attack too. If I attack, they have 7, 9, 10, 16. No. 7, 9, 10. 11, 14 damage coming across. If I don't attack, they don't have any attacks. Question is if I can kill my opponent next turn. So this can grow +4/+4, so be a 9/9. 9 life linking, 12. I mean, it won't kill my opponent in 2 turns, unfortunately. These Brutal Cathars are really good against this deck, though. Because I can't... I basically don't play any creature removal. I guess they can just pump up the Trespasser and attack me for 5. That's also not good for me. Yeah, maybe I should have attacked. Path of Peril. What the heck? Interesting. It's kind of cool with all these free drops. Okay, I mean, what now? Play Haunting, play Trample. This will be a 7/7. Sure, I guess. I could also play Kami, these two. No, I think I should get the Haunting out. That would be an 8/8 actually. 8/8 means they have to triple. Yeah, okay. It's crazy, right? My opponent had such an insane interactive draw here. And I'm still winning. Like, what the heck? Like, they killed 4 of my creatures. And put me under pressure. And, yeah, it's just like all these 2-for-1s, I guess. Runeforge. Runeforge is a 2-for-1. These are not, but... Yeah, wow. So even if they kill this now, like if they kill that with like a Vanishing Verse, that'd be problematic, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. They just took the damage, huh? So I have 4 enchantments right now. 3 more and I get flying. Playing for the 5th victory. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. I mean, I guess they have a removal, huh? Well, I guess they don't have to have a removal. The problem is that I don't want to have these Brutal Cathars flip ever. What do I do here? If they have an instant speed removal, am I winning this game? Probably not. If they have like a Vanishing Verse, I'm just dead, I think. So just... They probably have it. I don't know. I mean... Alright, then I messed up. Yeah, okay, I messed up. I should have put the rune on the Kami, I guess. Because, like, in the end, I lose against removal anyways. So this way, at least... Now if they have 2 spells, I lose, for example. And yeah, this way I at least get to kill the Brood. No, I don't. Man, that was pretty terrible. Yeah, I should have just put the rune on my Kami. Don't play around removal. So then they at least lose 1 Brutal Cathar. And I get the Jukai. Yeah. And then I at least have somewhat a board position. Do I want to play Kami first? I guess so. Okay. This guy can attack, I guess. Just gonna trade there. I mean, I guess I don't want that. Oh, we're still winning, which is crazy. Because we drew this showdown, I guess. Now they're just gonna pass the turn on me. Yeah. Okay, that was a good draw too. This is getting out of hand now. So let's play a touch then. Kill this brute. Yeah, this game's over. Okay. Never mind. I mean, it's probably over still because I have these huge creatures coming across. Yeah, I mean, I just have too much power. Oh, there's a Runeforge champion too. Welcome to the party. Wow, this deck is nutty. Okay. Hallelujah! Wow. Yeah, I should have... I mean, yeah. I did like the middle line. Like, I don't want to lose the removal, but I also don't want to win. I should have just put the Rune of Speed on the Kami, get in for 10, then they have to chump block. Maybe they don't even have to chump block. Maybe they just use Fracture to kill one of my auras. But at least they then have to use the Fracture to kill one of my auras. So. Okay. 6th match here. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Naya Runes. Birthing Podrick. Okay. Birthing Podrick. On the play. Let's go. Sure. Let's go. Very good hand. Got all I ever wanted. Land, touch. It's all reasonable. I guess land is the one I'm not gonna take. Touch is dependent on the matchup. Rune is just solid. I'll take the touch, but maybe I should take the rune. Not sure. Maybe I should take the rune. Yeah, like just be proactive. Touch is like the conservative pickup there. Opponents, another black-white opponent, huh? Everyone's black-white. I don't think black-white is particularly good. If this rune stack crushes black-white, as has been my experience, and if decks like Is It and blue-white also are kind of decent against black-white, I mean, why would you want to play it? Or the Jeskai combo deck. I mean, if the first one resolves, the second one's going to resolve too. But I guess the problem is they could have Vanishing Verse. So I might not want to put everything on the champ here. Yeah, yeah. So, I think I put one more and then I call it a day. I want to find Showdown. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should have not put any more. Like, now I can't give Kami haste next turn. They just Deadly Dispute, right? Sure. Can you technically... You can technically kill on turn 3, right? If you go Generous Visitor into Jukai, into Runeforge, play all the runes in your deck, that's 11 runes, and with the Generous Visitor, that's like 18 extra power, like 11 extra counters, and then... Yeah, you can definitely win on turn 3 with this deck. I mean, it's pretty impossible, but you can. Maybe I... yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna find my white source for the Haunting. I don't need the land, I think. With the Showdown, I see so many cards. I could have started this turn with the Cumulative of Spirits. Brilliant. Yeah, there was... I mean, yeah, there wasn't much reason not to. Opponent doesn't have anything, apparently. Good to know. Lifelink or haste? Lifelink. This magic's too easy sometimes. Kami. Yeah, Kami's also just really ridiculously good in this deck. Why would you jump, or why would you double block there? Maybe they have a sweeper, I guess. Maybe just trying to absorb some damage. Doomscar, what have you. Oh, they could have a meat toke for 5. Not anymore. What's in my hand? Late game? Anyone? I think late game for us is we're not running out of cards so quickly. Ah, nice. 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 Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. It's probably not going to be enough because my hand is absolutely stacked. But it's a good start. It's just... Showdown is so ridiculous. Like, without Showdown, I wouldn't be able to win against these black-white decks. I think. They would just grind me out. But Showdown plus Haunting is just too good. Farewell is a good card, though. Farewell is... yeah, like blue-white control with Farewell and Doomscar. That could be... That could just outgrind the Showdown deck over time. What are you gonna do against freaking Farewell, right? They're just gonna... They cast it, reset the board. Then they draw some more cards while you rebuild, and then they find another copy with Memory Delusions, etc, etc. And then you die. Should I have cast Haunting? No, I'll just do this first. Haunting, I won't cast Haunting this turn. Looks like they have some... removal or something? Maybe Wandering Emperor? Wonder if I want to do this and this. Give this haste. So I get one counter. I get two counters. So wait a minute. Can I have lethal here? So Rune is 2 counters. Speed is basically 3 power. So I can make this an 8/8 and this will become a 7/7. Right? 7/7. So it's not quite lethal. But if I find one more rune and I win. That's correct, I think. This is extra 3 power for this thing. 6. Then I play Rune of Sustenance. And it's 8/8. And then this will also gain 2 counters. It's not quite lethal. I think I shouldn't go for it then. Maybe I shouldn't even attack here. But then I kind of get wrecked by the... Yeah, like the Wanderer kind of wrecks me here. A little bit. But what can you do, I guess? I could keep up the Spirit Realm thing. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Force lethal, keep up Spirit Realm. Not sure. It's gonna be the Wanderer, right? Let's be real. Yeah, I knew it. I'm not even sure if I should use the touch then. Just to protect this card. It's gonna come back as a 2/2 end of turn. They can then farewell me again. Like, how much do I even care, you know? It's a trampler though. I'm gonna protect it. Like, and the thing is also I want to use them all up my mana because right now I have like my hand is incredibly stacked. So I just want to use my mana. It's like not. I don't probably need this enchantment anytime soon. Yeah. Okay, I did overthink a little bit, but like analyzing what could happen and so on will make it easier for me in the future to make a decision in a situation like that. Freaking Farewell. That's a magic card. That is a really good magic card against my deck. Farewell is just the killer of any... Yeah, Farewell is just great. All these black-white mid-range decks, they just get wrecked by Farewell. What can you do against it? Raidane, I guess, makes it more expensive. Raidane, Elite Spellbinder. Like, Tamio Safekeeping doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I guess to play around Farewell, you have to slow. You have to just amass a massive hand like I had last game, and then you win. Maybe it's not so difficult. Maybe you can just not commit your last showdown. But I mean, if you have the luxury that you have so many showdowns, then I guess you can beat it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess more showdown is the way to beat a Farewell. They Farewell you, you just play another showdown and win the game. I like the cards my opponent's playing. Spirit Companion is good. Wanderer is good. Opponent knows what's up. They're not messing around with some of these bad cards that we played earlier. Farewell is probably a great choice too. In the main deck. Although they also play this card, which I don't like. I'm kind of surprised that you find space for both of these. That's amazing. That definitely surprises me. Like how do you find space for both? Both the companion and the professor. I guess I get lifelink because I don't have that yet. Get the triplet. You could also play one blue one to gain flying, maybe. Trample is sort of like flying already, so. But against these black-white decks, flying over all these creatures can be good in some circumstances. When they had like a wedding announcement and they have like a bunch of 2/2s and like all these creatures on the ground, then gaining flying all of a sudden can be good. Maybe it can be a one-off in the sideboard, I don't know. Opponent keeping up removal? I don't know. I guess I could just play Showdown. Playing Haunted. Hallowed Haunting doesn't seem that good here. If I start putting runes on my champion, I guess I can always flicker in response. I kind of want to get the removal out of their hand. All right. Guess they have Deadly Dispute then. It's also good against Farewell. Because it comes back at the end step. It's just good against sweepers in general. This card, it's a little clunky, but doing multiple things at the same time is cool. I didn't think this would work, but okay. They just went main phase Hagra Mauling, just like boom. Thought they might have another removal. But if I keep up 2 mana like that, you should anticipate that I probably have something there. Search your graveyard, sure. I think it's time to deploy the Haunting. Yeah. I could also just go with Showdown, I guess, but the Haunting puts really the pressure on my opponent. Yeah, like now they kind of have to Farewell sometime soon already. Or like they don't have to Farewell soon, but with the Haunting out, yeah, all I need is like then I don't need to commit as much anymore, and then they have to Farewell without me having to commit resources because I'm making an army of spirits. Interesting. Guess I'll block. Like, I don't want to lose too much life. I mean, I have lifelink. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked. It's close. Opponent's deep in the tank here. What to do, what to do. Sure. No land drop. That means they have a stacked hand. I wonder if I should fire off a showdown. I could just... they're probably just gonna... I feel like they're just gonna farewell me next turn. So... I want a showdown next turn, not this turn. Room for champion. Interesting. I guess I'll play that. I think I want another hasty rune, so I can haste potentially for a lot of damage next turn. Alright. Nice. Yeah, I mean... yeah, the second showdown makes me feel really comfortable about this game. Like, yeah. We already have a good board. It's crazy. Maybe... like, farewell... okay, yeah, sure. I'm just gonna... my hand is stacked. I don't care. It's like, the stack is so good at grinding. Showdown is nuts. Opponent has the Wanderer. Wanderer is such an annoying card. Alright. No? You want to just kill that? No Wanderer? Search my graveyard. I did mistap a little bit there, I think. One there. Crazy. definitely want to be careful here though. Like I don't want to waste all my auras on things. And then like I want to keep some of these haste auras in my hand for later. Can I get lethal here? Probably not, right? It's so obviously a Wanderer. I don't even want to attack. Okay, if I give haste to the Rune Forge, I get like 2 more power, 3 more power. Then 2 more trample power now. I mean, through a Wanderer, I will never have lethal. It's too much. Wanderers will prevent that. Okay, fine. I'll just keep doing this. Maybe we find a hexproof spell, I guess. That would be pretty good. But then I also have to be aware of Farewell. Like, they could just play land Farewell me next turn, too. I'm just gonna pass. I don't know. It seems so obvious that they have the Wanderer. I can be patient. I don't need to rush. I have the late game. I have more mana than you. I have 7 cards in hand. Huge board position. Certainly interesting how to play with and against the Wanderer. Like right now my opponent's like, ah, shoot, I can't play it, I guess, because then if they attack me next turn, I can activate it. You can only activate it in the first turn you play it at instant speed, right? So it's tricky. It's tricky. So my opponent's probably not happy that I'm not attacking here. They're like, ah, fracture that. Okay, fracture that. That's interesting. Well, now I just cast a Showdown first things first, I guess. Then maybe we find the Hexproof spell. Oh, nice. Path of Peril. Cool. I'm getting the Kami back. Like, it's not that big of a deal. They don't have a spell. It's good to know. There's the hexproof. Yeah, I mean, Farewell again is the problem, I suppose. Because Farewell is an issue, I don't want to do anything right now, I guess. I don't want to do any more. I don't want to commit any of my runes. Farewell is a pretty sick card. Like, it's obvious. Farewell is like great against everything that's not blue. Yeah, safekeeping doesn't do anything. I mean, I'm reduced to only this. Well, maybe not. Rune of Speed. They didn't want to exile the graveyards, huh? Do I have lethal? Yes, I do have lethal. Is it Exactsies? It's Exactsies even, huh? It's exactly 11. Alright, yeah. I had to maneuver a little bit here and there, you know, like find the right spot. But even against this good looking black-white list that had a lot of tools here, we found the victory. They were missing land drops, to be fair, so that was awkward. Yeah, but they cast multiple Farewell, which is like the best card against this deck, and it wasn't enough. And we still had in our deck like multiple Hauntings left. But I guess Haunting gets worse as long as the game proceeds, because Haunting needs you to have all these runes still in your hand and so on and so on. Alright, 6-0. Can we get all the boosties? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whew. Everybody loves to hear a great comeback story. Never give up. Sounds good, yeah. Right, all these black-white decks. We played one blue deck, yeah. Yeah, Farewell is just an amazing card. As long as the format is not super fast. I mean, if the format is like really, really fast, then Farewell isn't that great. But the more mid-rangey it gets, or if you have tools like Revitalize and Doomscar to get to Farewell, or in black, you have all these chump blockers, so you can easily, even against aggro decks, get to that Farewell. It's great, it's a great card. It's just not that good against, yeah, blue decks, essentially, and a bunch of Planeswalkers, I guess. Bunch of Planeswalkers. So, what we'll likely see is that we'll have these mid-rangey powerhouses that have these Farewell fights, maybe. Because I think more and more mid-range decks will realize that they want to have Farewell in their sideboard or in their main deck. And those are just going to battle each other. And then to fight that, we'll just get all these Izzet, Hullbreaker Horror, Goldspan Dragon, combo style decks. Jessica Hinata, I don't know. And then those decks are weaker against aggro again. And maybe we have... Or maybe Naya Runes just beats them all. I mean, we just beat Izzet Dragons 2-0. I know that Naya Runes also beat Izzet Dragons 2-0 in the PTQ yesterday, or at Sunday. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know who beats this deck. Maybe might just be the best deck right now in Standard. And Alchemy, maybe, who knows? Both formats, best deck. That would be pretty dominating. Okay. The mirror match. I'm on the draw. That's not going to be good for me, right? Huh. Do I want to play this first? Guess so. Yeah. So next time we just play Naturalist, Haste. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. We found an enemy. Double Plains is weird though. Maybe they play, I think that means they play the Restoration of Iganjo. You know, the free mana thing that, yeah. Okay, this is a yikes though. Like this is gonna, but I have the Kami, so I'm gonna produce a lot more power than my opponent. Might be, but our opponent's gonna, let's see what they do. Yeah. The Spirit. My mana is a little awkward here. I don't have any duels and I have a lot of color requirements. Yeah, I think I just have to do this, I guess. I think I do not attack with the 4/4. Go up to 17. Let's see what they can do. I mean, I suspect that they're out of runes, right? They would have, yeah, they're definitely out of runes, I think. So that's good news. Let's see what they can do. We have the Runeforge champion now, which was an incredible draw. I was right, they have the Restoration, which is good in the deck because it gets back your 2-drops, I guess, and your runes. But having a bunch of planes in your deck is rough. Mishiko, huh? That card I haven't seen in action yet. Good old 9/9. That's pretty relaxed. Damn it. Land. Nice. Well, I suppose we'll do this. Yeah, that Mishiko card, huh? Okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to win this game. My opponent's draw was a little too insane. Like, I'm gonna gain 10 here, but I'm at 13. I'm gonna die. Very likely to die. Yeah, my opponent's draw was almost absolute nuts, and they were under play, and I'm missing land drops, so Magic at its finest. 11 trample. Okay. Am I living? No, I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, that was a good draw, wasn't it, opponent? Well. Mirror match time. I guess Circle of Confinement. That one comes in. I can tell you that much. Borrowed Time, perhaps too. Just really gotta kill those things, I guess. Better Stance. I mean, Better Stance likely kills a lot of stuff too. What do I not want? Maybe the Kami? This is an interesting matchup for sure. Like, what's actually... How do these games play out? I have no idea. Like, game 1 you just want to rush your opponent down, but now in the post-board games everyone has removal. So it's not that easy anymore. Yeah, I feel like with the removal in the mix, you want to have card advantage. So, do you want to have Haunting? Is that too slow? Maybe it's just too slow. Maybe here I'm on the play, I just rush my opponent down essentially. But what if they kill my staff and take over? I don't know how this plays out, honestly. No clue. I'll just try it this way. This is really straightforward. I just put some removal in my deck. I'm just gonna... Like, I don't know how much removal they will have, but they can't have that much, right? Okay, I'm keeping. I need a lot of land though. Otherwise this hand won't do anything. Will be just slow. Yeah. Could have mulliganed into a better hand maybe. More functional. Like this hand certainly, if I don't draw a land, I'm gonna be in trouble. Because then I just like Kami into Rune, that's just not that powerful. I think I'm gonna put this on green. It's gonna be a while until I cast Showdown. And with like multiple green cards. Okay. No. I don't think I care about the General's Visit. I also need to draw a land here. Like, I can't just kill that and not progress my own game plan. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with the green. I don't have a double white card in my deck anyways anymore. So yeah, I mean, look at this. Like removal is just not good enough. Like the circle is fine because it's cheap and so on, but like you're gonna get wrecked. Like, yeah, like the deck is way too good proactively. But like on the draw, I think I need to borrow time to better stance, perhaps. Valor Stance. Catilda. Flying Lifelink. I think that's just no. Rune of Sustenance already does that. Lifelink part. Valor Stance, let me think. I mean, Kami I don't really want to kill. The Circle of Confinement is really the best. If this deck's popular, you want to have 4 of that. What do I cut? A Visitor? A Kami maybe? Borrowed Time and the other one just seemed a little slow, you know? But like Valor Stance is situational. Guess I'm keeping his hand. It's reasonable. I mean, it's maybe a little too mediocre, but I do have all my mana. I have Commune, which can do stuff. Double Kami is awkward. I mean, Kami on the draw is not that good, I guess, because Kami is a very aggressive card. On the draw, you rather want to have something defensive. I'll take the Showdown, I think. I just hope my opponent doesn't have super explosive draw, but we're playing against an incredibly explosive deck. So it's definitely wishful thinking. Yeah, Kami, maybe I should have put out the Kamis on the draw. It's just not that fantastic. Wedding Announcement. Interesting. That's a very slow card. Very grindy and slow. So my opponent thinks that the matchup is more grindy, I guess. Huh. Guess we're just racing for now. I could have made my Visitor a 2/2 so they can't just attack with the 1/1 draw card. Yeah, maybe, yeah. So now they have to kind of kill the Kami, which is good. Like, for example, my opponent played a Wedding Announcement here, and I did something more powerful with the Visitor and the Rune of Might. Like, I really... Like, Wedding Announcement, not sure, like, it seems... No, I don't know, it just seems slow. I don't like it. Yeah, Lifelink is good. I'm gonna get Lifelink next turn too. I have a better engine though. Like, I have Visitor out as well. Yeah, I definitely messed up by not putting a counter here. That was a punt. Okay. Damn it. Like, I just gave them a free card, essentially. Like, the 1/1 really doesn't matter. That was definitely bad. So, I could look for removal, but I feel like I just want to get the Lifelink rune. And because I need that. I'm at 10 already. I just need it. So this will be a 6/6, 7/7. Could put a counter here to prevent this guy from attacking. Yeah, I'm just hoping my opponent floods out, I guess. That's really what I'm hoping here. Showdown, kind of slow too, huh? You really need that removal, I guess. Maybe you just need the Valor Stance, but Valor Stance also kind of shitty against Kami. Portable Hole is legal, right? Yeah. Portable Hole seems kind of decent. Yeah, they have the card. I wish I had that. Portable is decent for sure. It's not an enchantment though. Like this removal is so nice because you can just find it with Commune. Which I have to do next turn. I have to cast this and then hope to find that. Okay, that's GG. That's too good. That's too much. I was for a second I was thinking I might win this game when I played a wedding announcement on turn 3, which I think is really not that great in this matchup. But then they played like Naturalist, Rune Forged, Circle, and yeah, GG. So if you want to play and you have a decent curve out, you just win. Especially if you assemble the combo, I mean it's just unbeatable. Alright, 6 victories, 6 wins, not the 7th. We got beaten by the mirror. Yeah, this rune stack is the real deal. My goodness. So powerful, so consistent. Mana is not amazing, but like between the commune where you can look at the top 4 and take a land if you need to, you have that extra consistency. And yeah, 3 color decks, I mean the mana is fine. The mana is fine, let's be real. It's not amazing, but it's totally fine. What do we get? 20 packs, 4,000 gold. Alright, alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Ain't gonna complain. Cool. Yeah, let's take a quick glance over the deck before I let you guys go. I still have it called Alchemy Runes. It's standard runes now. I just fixed the lands. I like the circle. I never bought it in Catilda. Yashan, I don't know about that. Haunting is great, but free haunting might just be enough. Time of safekeeping is good. Yeah, and maybe the touch is good too. Maybe I want more of that because it's flexible. It's like Tamio's safekeeping protects the creature, but also is an enchantment that kills a creature. So that's kind of nice. Probably better than Borrow Time. I don't know what Borrow Time is for. Yeah, and Portable Hole. I think I think you also. I guess you need some Valor stances for these Dragon stacks, right? So that's definitely you want some of them, depending on how popular Dragons is. If Dragons are really popular, you want 3 of them. And I'm not convinced about Catilda and Wedding Announcement. I don't really know what they're for. You already have Lifelink. Vampires is not a deck, so they're protection effect. And Wedding Announcement just, I don't know, it just seems like a worst Hollowed Haunting. Maybe I should try it more. It's a powerful magic card. It's a very good standalone magic card. So that's it. Yep, that's the deck, guys. Yeah, I can recommend crafting this. It's so much fun. You just go off, go crazy. It's strong, it's powerful. I think this deck is gonna, in my opinion right now, this deck is here to stay. You can hate on it, and maybe it will not be the best or the best option in the future because everyone's hating on it, but you have to hate on it for sure. So yeah, let's see how this plays out. I'm excited, and yeah, I see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Bye bye. Love you guys.